like flashing red plug on the back. You're
Oh
like, what
my
the fuck
god,
is
I'm
this?
using
It's fiber optic.
aux through Bluetooth right now. How
Yeah,
powerful.
I'm using a splitter, so it's.
Oh,
I mean, he's got light.
light. We're using copper.
Yeah, I mean, they say fiber optic is alien tech, which makes sense.
Corey, think about it, right?
Microchips as well, transistors.
You can't think about copper back then, right? Was such a big deal, and it is now. Okay, it conducts electricity and shit. You know, using wires, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, right? Fiber optic. Oh, it just jumps from that to not even a different metal. Just goes straight to light.
Get rid of the metal.
Get
Yeah.
rid of the metal. What the fuck?
Oh man, physics is incredible. I'm glad I chose it.
Alien physics.
So you got to think, right? The Air Force has whatever it
Is
has,
that
but so does China.
Lockheed Martin.
So imagine.
Not necessarily. That's the thing.
So yeah, but
When
listen to
you
this,
say
right?
that,
Listen to
other
this.
countries do.
So
They
so
say that a
they,
couple
they would,
countries
right? They
do,
would.
probably does.
So imagine so just after World War Two, they had stuff during World War Two because obviously something landed in Germany or Antarctica, or they found it in the desert or something. So it would have been landing
Something
everywhere.
happened.
But
They had in
the
World War One. Think about it.
the ones that landed in, so China, right?
Yeah.
The commies and the nationalists are friends temporarily to fight the Japanese, and then as soon as the Japanese are no longer a threat, they start fighting each other. And so the nationalists, the capitalists, they're the ones who end up taking over silicon production and transistor material. So
Yeah.
it's like surely that would have been their route that they chose. They're like, oh, these fucking transistors that we found these couple of times. We'll build them, and it worked.
That's exactly what happened.
Nothing else could have happened.
Because I tell you, do you know why it happened? Do you know why it definitely happened?
Why is that?
It's because I've got 100% confirmed, Burger, that the entity that owns these fucking crash retrieval things is Lockheed Martin and other ones, like not the government.
Yeah, true. That's why.
It's
That's
like them.
that's true. That's true. There's things that they wouldn't tell the president
Yeah. Are you
because the question with
the Olympia.
oh no way.
It's in the Beavis and Butthead thing. You become fucking Butthead and hold an Olympia.
Incredible.
Imagine playing zombies like that.
But they're making money off this game. Everyone
To
making
be fair,
money.
if I had some money, I'd throw some money. I mean, Dad got the Squid Game one because the black one looks cool. Like, I don't mind them doing skins when skins is done well.
No, but the issue is I have to download it. I have to download every skin.
That's an issue.
And it's only going to work
That's
on cloud
That's
gaming.
one thing. Yeah. Is there a way to do a semi-cloud gaming? Like, you could say, like, in-game skins are cloud-based.
You'd have to download it every time you join a new lobby.
But do you have
Or you
to
could
just
store a
download
cache of
those
it, but
skin- you can scan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It like the
that's what it is. If you want down,
and all the cache is stored in the cloud cache.
but you'd still have the issue with that is you'd still have to download it from the cloud every time someone in the lobby comes in with a new skin. So that's a new gun skin. That's a new weapon variant. That's a fucking new human skin. Like if you're gonna have to download it anyway, it's gonna put all the strain on the
they do,
cloud. So right now everyone just has a copy of it already
What they should
downloaded.
do then is do when they do updates every season,
Yeah.
they should have all the skins of the season planned out, right, and should be in that download. So you have that big download.
That's what they do.
Download.
That's why there's always a 30 gig download and why I've got like 200 gigs of skins.
Oh, to
It's-
be fair, we do have 200 gigs of skins.
That's what they
Sort that
do.
one out.
The problem is that they have 200 gigs of high quality 4K skins, and they're making a lot of money on it, so they can't get rid of it. The only solution is that we all go on cloud gaming, which Microsoft wants.
You know what? I'm a fan of if it gives them a massive budget and if they can make it better, right?
Yeah,
I'm a fan
yeah.
of these, the way they do it, like the Beavis and Butthead pack. Like these ones has been like you know.
Oh yeah, I'm not mad at these in-app
We
purchases.
had weaponized 115 skin, and it was so cool. We used it was £2.
Exactly.
We had like 2 or 3 of them.
Look, man, I'm not. It's good. It's better than because we don't. When have we?
stuff.
When have we ever complained? I jumped way too early. When have we ever complained about in-app purchases in the game, other than like, this skin looks
Too
dumb?
much, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. In this game, I don't care. That's why I like the battle pass model. Because that's why I would really love it, right? If they went, you know what, we're making so much money on skins, have the game for free, like Fortnite. Like, imagine if they made Black Ops.
I bet. Well,
buy Black
Microsoft
Ops.
owns it now, right? So in the
I
new,
want to be able to just buy COD. I'm paying for COD. It's literally like we already have a sign-in fee. Like everything, it's all free now.
we basically have a monthly
You buy a
subscription.
Yellow account.
We basically have a monthly
get a-
subscription already,
Monthly subscription.
or yearly even. We
should be
pay
part
we
of
pay
it.
60, 70 a year to play COD.
I pay that for PlayStation Plus though. If they did some sort of PlayStation Plus integration, so imagine with like Fortnite and fucking COD, you
Yeah, they'll do
play
that.
it for free with PlayStation Plus. Like if they're gonna
It'll
make,
be with it'll be with Microsoft because Microsoft owns COD. They'll do it with their cloud gaming. Like
Oh,
if
no,
you
Xbox
own
is back.
if you have cloud gaming, then you have COD. Is what it can.
Yeah,
What it
but
would be.
Brad, have you seen Brad play cloud gaming? It's really bad at the
If
moment.
it's not there yet, it's not there yet, but it will be there. That's what they're going for. The next generation of Xbox. It will be entirely cloud gaming based.
Do you think Xbox is back?
No, it's
Potentially. They did that new thing with Meta though. Did you see that?
what's that?
Xbox and Meta's like doing like together. They did like an Xbox Meta Quest thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be for VR surely. Like why sell your own VR store?
Because they're going to be working together on the next fucking like the next thing that Xbox is going to be insane and Meta knows it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it makes sense to do it with Microsoft and not like it's America versus Japan at that point. So that's the correct
Xbox
choice.
and OpenAI are the same company.
Yes.
So I think Xbox is actually going to end up winning. This is fucked because
yeah,
Sony's
Xbox
China.
is
We're China. We're China.
No, because we're competing with China in this one, and we have strategic control. We have limitation over them. It's very hard to make a graphics card. It doesn't matter how clever you are and how good your design is. It's incredibly hard to make it. The only place that makes it hates. They don't like China, and there's embargoes against it. You know,
Yeah.
so like some are some get in because there's Chinese consumers. But
I wonder
to
how
get a
many of
cluster of OP
I
ones,
wonder how
it's
many
very
of the
hard.
cluster of OP ones, right? I wonder how much of them go to like supercomputers and shit. Like, because obviously,
All of them. That's what they're designed for. No one's gaming on them.
but then this come out of the same gaming factories though. It's the same factory.
Nah, well, yeah, basically, yeah. Well, so
Done by-
do you-
we both have Nvidia both have the contracts. Think about why do you think Nvidia's stock went up? Is it because people were playing more games? No, Nvidia's always been a game.
yeah, it's no longer a
Stock
gaming
goes up
company.
massively because they get them fucking Microsoft contracts and get hundreds of million, or like a Lockheed needs a, you know, like fucking, you know, some pharmaceutical company needs some other supercomputer. So then you get a massive cash injection. And that's what.
Yeah, contract-based models are incredible, and that's how a good public-private link in an economy should be contract-based.
Yes.
But yeah, they make the best cards. They're not because they make the cards. Like nobody else can. They have the contract. Nvidia has the contract with TSMC, right?
Yeah.
It's the main one. TSMC. They're the ones that are making it, and the only ones who can do it. Like how America's the only one who can drop that B2. America can't make it. Like TSMC can make it.
Yes. Do you know what they need to bring back?
What's that?
That game mode that we played on Black Ops 1, where it's bot lobbies, but you can level up to level 55.
Yeah, that was nice. Oh, there's 2 people on me. They're certified real people outside.
Because that is like, that was the perfect. We completely understood COD after that.
Did we play Array too much or something?
And look, man, we played Array so much that I don't believe that we just played the same map over and over again. Like,
I believe we did. It's the first one on the
does
list.
DVDs work like that?
Way more read write on that certain range, probably. There's someone upstairs.
Would we be reading and writing? I wonder.
I don't know. The reason how DVDs are just a download key.
I like DVDs. Can we bring back
DVDs.
DVDs?
No, I haven't even got one on my PC. They're redundant now.
But that's why. But why? Could you have?
Yeah, you could. There's space for it.
Could you have Black Ops 6 on a big DVD? You know, like a terabyte
No.
DVD? And you had like a 10. If
I don't think so.
If a PS5 had a 10 terabyte storage and it was like a fucking.
It could be a cartridge.
DVD, it was
Cartridge.
256.
It could be a cartridge. It would for an SSD. It would like you get a 500 gigabyte SSD. That's a cartridge.
How much does a 500 gigabyte SSD cost?
60, 70, 80, something like that.
Ooh, that's. Then you're gonna want
So you sell the game for 100. You sell the game for 100. You sell COD for 100.
Cartridge.
And it comes in a cartridge.
Even better. Imagine you had like
Right, let's
custom
go somewhere.
cartridge that had like all your stuff on it, and
Yeah,
you,
if you
like,
bought it in bulk, it'd be probably way cheaper than that. It'd probably be like 40, 50 if you bought them in bulk.
how would that work? That would be cool. Like if that, how would that cartridge system work?
Well, if people mass produce 512. It's literally. You ever seen a thing where you push down your hard drive and it plugs it in, and then you can push them out, and it's like
That's
a.
cool. That's what we need.
It's exactly
That-
that. That exact device is compatible. It's the same thing. Buy one of them, and we buy an SSD, and we put them together, and the SSD has a card on it, and a purchase key.
Well,
And then no download time. It'd be no download time. The game's already downloaded and verified that you own it. You just plug in the
that needs
cartridge,
to be. Why don't we do
and then if you
cartridges are the
want,
best.
while it's plugged in, if you want, you can be like, oh, transfer it over, and then you can download it. You don't need the cartridge anymore, or you can just keep it on the cartridge.
That's the thing, right?
Fine.
What we've done, right? We've gone from think about Pokemon fucking Pokemon games, right? There's a cartridge.
Same size cartridge.
But how come with the Nintendo Switch that has cartridges, but you still got to download? You can't just plug in a cartridge and go, can you? Or is there a I don't know. I can't remember how it works. Is there a download?
There might be a download, but but that's it's a tiny cartridge, isn't it? So there's probably a limited amount. It's going to check for
So, true.
updates.
It only does a little.
But we have a
download. It does like a 5-minute download, so that probably makes sense.
we have
with the
a
size of the cartridge.
we have a 500 gigabyte SSD
Yeah.
that fits like a GameCube one. Like
That's
a
what I'm
fucking
trying to
Game
think
Boy
now.
one.
Is can't we have one that's like a compatible with every single system, right? It's your like personal wallet. Think of it as like a wallet, right? And you basically somehow install the games onto it.
I mean, it can be encrypted with an NFT tag if
That's
a
what I'm
hash
saying.
function.
We
If
also
you
don't,
want.
we want to make it not be like a fucking cesspit for pirated games, just because obviously.
Bro, imagine storing your passwords on the blockchain.
That's what I'm saying, because no one seems to understand the implications of like NFTs, apart from me and you, or we.
This is something we could do.
Because no one else seems to get it. Because that could be.
We can store your passwords. It's like
obviously gonna, you know.
hackers is trying to like, oh, what's your password? And it can have a look. It's on the blockchain, but you don't own it, so you don't get to read it.
Well, we need to not make it like that.
That's exactly what it is. But that's what it is. It's your passwords are there, but they look the same as everyone else. There's no way of inferring new information from a different block. It's your passwords are fully encrypted. So wherever you want, whenever you want, you can access your passwords because you have the main key.
How would other people get that key off you? Would it just?
Kidnap you and you know, is your key.
But you know what? They could. Someone could steal anything like that. Like you. That's you know.
Yeah, they can always kidnap you is the issue with crypto, but then like they're gonna have to know that they're gonna have to.
Though, innit?
But then it's at that point it's up to the consumer. It's not up to us because there's no way of unless you're an idiot. There's no way of tracking you to this block. It's like
Yeah, unless you like do a YouTube tutorial saying, "Hey guys, I have 250 million. Here's my thing." Oh, that was the
yeah, hack me,
Yeah.
guys. Look at this
hack me,
address.
guys. This is where I live.
Or like every single tweet is that the first letter spells out this address, and you think you're Joker, and then you hacked,
Yeah.
and you're in the back of a van suddenly because a bot picked up on it.
That's incredible. Yeah, can we make that? Because no one else seems to be making it.
Nobody seems to be understanding it.
Is there, like, how would
XRP
you
is a
make
good one.
that? That's what I'm saying. Let's do like that.
But then, yeah, because with XRP, you basically have a simulated piece of paper. Because the best way to think of an option, right, is as an example, or any derivative, is you have a buyer and a seller, and the seller pulls out a piece of paper and a pen, and then a deal gets made. That's what a derivative is. And they have a thing on XRP where I can say to you 100 Bitcoin, and then we trade it and we shake hands, and it's down there and it can be exchanged.
For generations. You know, that's digital money. Money.
As long as you can trust the liquidity pool.
Incredible. The thing is, that's
And it can be coin
The idea
clipped.
of XRP, if XRP ends up being some sort of like, okay, let's say these Web3 fellas are fucking right, okay, and they're like, you know, as
I like
we know,
XRP. I really like XRP.
I feel like
I think it's at a fair price
yeah. I don't think
because it's very centralized. Its validation is centralized.
And that's what the only thing I was saying. I realized the other day is the same way like you buy like say you bought like 20 Bitcoin back in the day.
Yeah, that's 10 XRP now.
That could but you know how Bitcoin's based on Satoshi. So when you go like, oh, I still have 100 million Satoshis, it's like
Yeah, when you pay on XRP, it's going to cost you like fractions and fractions of an
exactly. So what
XRP.
XRP is just the name of that thing's Satoshi.
But you need 10 XRP to have the wallet active.
That way, like back in the day, you need 10 Bitcoin to hold 100 million Satoshi.
No, because you could always hold a wallet with like a few Satoshis. The block reward was 50, but it's like you could hold and interact with less than one. But you need 10 XRP for the wallet to be.
What's the quanta of like a Bitcoin?
I actually don't know, but I just know like it's gonna be out there probably. I mean, -6 or -18. That's what they normally are, but it's definitely a thing.
Minus? How do you have minus Satoshi?
Like 10 to the -6 even. Like
Oh,
a Satoshi to the 10 to the -18.
Wait, that what Satoshi is?
Yeah, basically that much of a Bitcoin. So, but with XRP, the difference is you need for it to be decentralized. Now, you don't. If we're talking your government-owned wallet, this is a different. This is no longer not an issue, which may be by design. But as long as as long as XRP wants like anyone to be able to participate, then anyone needs to be able to afford 10 XRP. And right now, 10 XRP is like $20, which I think that's a fair price. I think $20 to play. I think that's a fair price.
$20 to play is a good.
I think if it moonshots next year, everyone buy right now from the AI voice, and it costs 20 grand to play, nobody's gonna play unless it's like only the central bank can afford 10 XRP and can be the one to provide wallets.
Ugh.
Which and that's also how the validation is kind of laid out.
If you had 10 XRP now though, you'd be able to play.
Yeah, I own 10. I own 20. So I was like, just in case, I'm going to own 10.
That would make you having the financial power of a bank. You said.
Yeah, basically, I can own and participate in the XRP network because I have 10. So now I can be a bank. Now I can be a bank. Yeah. So maybe 200 or 2,000 would even be maybe 20.
We need to own some XRP, right?
Yeah. Own some XRP.
You making that fucking like
market making, so we slowly accumulate it at a benefit.
Not trading, but
we might as well instead of flat market buy. If you buy it on Kraken, then you end up getting a really bad rate. Here's what I learned: if I turn on the algorithm, it will slowly buy to a proportion that I want at a much better rate than market price, which technically is a gain. Even if the bot says negative P&L, it's highly positive P&L compared to a Kraken market order.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I learned about trading Fartcoin. So if you want to buy XRP, then use this bot. So we could package that. Give it a GPT agent.
Yeah.
And
you could be like, if you want to buy Bitcoin, the on-off button.
It will be a DCA. It will have a DCA function. Yeah, the on-off button is the central design.
You're gonna buy Bitcoin anyway. Buy it.
Turn on DCA mode. You can only run one strategy at a time, maybe, or maybe you can run multiple. There's multiple buttons.
You could learn to set query. Make one perfect, and then we can figure out how to do.
Well, the difference is like this is why it's so good is because it's already made. So all we need to do is have a GPT have access to Linux command line, which it can definitely do, and then it's got access to all of these. Like to the consumer, it's like, oh, it's got all the strategies I would need.
I think we should be making this instead of playing COD.
Look, man, it's Hummingbot.
I think
tough,
we'll win this game, and then we're gonna code some Hummingbot somehow.
Hummingbot's tough. Like Quant connects so much easier.
If GPT can connect to the Linux of Hummingbot, like you just said,
Yeah, I can get that. Let's get it interacting. Let's get. I'll get an agent. I'll get an agent that you
Because then
talk
it'll be easy
to
to learn.
on a web
Why
server.
can't the agent communicates with the Linux as well? You host the Linux as like a server that it picks
Yeah,
up
the
as well.
GPT will be on the Linux, so it's like when I'm
Yes.
talking to the GPT, I'm talking to the Linux.
Yes, you need to start talking to the machine.
I'm gonna set up a web
We
server.
have it in a Telegram channel so we can do like a voice
Even better.
voice message with it.
I'm gonna set it up on a web server so it can be hooked up to however you want. You can do it. You can do a workflow, or you can do a Telegram, or you can text it on a web server, online. You can connect
We
the
need to
internet.
make that. We need to make that.
You got
Let's make that.
authentication. You can talk to it.
Yeah, can we make that?
Yeah, I can make that.
You can easily make that. Let's do
I can
that.
certainly make that.
Because once you make that, then you can make Hummingbot.
I also had to learn to make it locally run. I'll host it locally. Yeah.
Host it quick. I have this host PC down here. Host on that.
No, I'll host it on mine. Otherwise, it's got fucking my card's better.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to host it on a. Yeah, you need. Yeah, you don't want to host it down there. That's not going to work too good.
Terrible. I don't know Minecraft server.
This is the reason why Nvidia's stock price went up, because they have close relations to TSMC.
What's the SMC?
They make all the chips. For your fridge, for my graphics card, your washing machine.
They make it for the washing
Got a screen on
machine,
it.
For the US government.
They make it, yeah, man,
Lockheed Martin.
and China no allowed. China's not allowed, and it's they're all Chinese.
Back engineer. That's all like a back engineer from Alien Technology. It sounds like.
Exactly.
Where's where's China's version of Lockheed Martin? Is it just China?
You don't even know the name. Yeah, it is. It is. That's how it works.
It's because it's just China. There's no Lockheed. I
Yeah.
think the Lockheed Martin system kind of works. Apart from the fact that
If
Now
contract
they're
bidding
hiding
was fair,
technology.
that's one of the. This is why it's just like when you hear talk about the.
oh my god, I got a nasty quick scope. That was
Nice.
insane.
That's another one. There's two on our right. I'm still learning the 50 cal over here.
Holy shit, we're getting surrounded. Real team.
Oh, yeah, I got sniped.
Oh, it's terrible.
Bro's level 1. That might be a bot.
Harley just told me I need to go to a convention to find a wife. What's this convention? He
Harley's.
better not say he's gonna say the Pokemon convention. If I find my wife at a Pokemon convention, that's not a wife. That can't happen. Oh, the tattoo convention. Oh no, I should go to that. I should go to that. Think about
What's that? Tattoo
The
convention.
tattoo. Yeah, he's like because Harley's there as like on one of the stands.
No way. Was he
That's
getting
why his
paid? Is he getting
tattoos-
paid?
He got a big discount of his tattoos.
Fair enough.
Because you know how expensive his tattoos would be like worth like 30-40 grand.
Really?
But yeah, because they're like that well done.
Why?
Because
How?
the guy was like, look man, because Harley came to him with his ideas. They worked the ideas together. They were like, look man, we could like do it like a fucking. If you let me do it for like the tattoo conventions and shit, you know, I'll give it to you for like 500.
Oh shit.
Because think about how good his are in terms of like quality compared to like everyone else's tattoos. They're like realistic looking.
Yeah, those are nuts. Yeah, I think mine's better. It's got some expression where it goes out the line a little bit, you know, makes it a bit personal.
That's artistic expression. That is.
But you know, stencils look cool, especially when they look like Batman. No, obviously that's just.
Now, how do you begin to make something like that? Is it like loads of?
Yeah,
little
I've got
stencils,
no
like-
idea. No, that'd be like, I mean, probably. But I don't even
Black
know.
Ops 2. Could we get a tattoo? I want to get a tattoo, right? That's using stencils, the same stencils from Black Ops 2, but like all distorted.
Oh yeah, you
as
probably
fucking
could. You definitely
the dragon eye.
could. You could. It would be highly redundant, probably.
Just take every layer, 3D print them into like, you know, stencils. That would work.
That would work. No, you get a robot arm to do it.
That's what I'm saying. We should get a CAD cam.
Or a stamp. When is it going to be a stamp? Imagine a stamp.
Stamps. Oh wait. Oh,
Wait, why is it not a
I
stamp?
just remembered his needles. I don't know if I want to get tattoos. I have
Actually, yeah.
tattoos everywhere.
No, I didn't expect it to bleed that much. It
Actually-
bleeds a lot.
How painful is it though?
It wasn't that bad. Well, mine's in a pretty good spot. So.
Well, yeah, it bleeds, but that's not like a bad thing. I'm just like,
Yeah,
not
no,
like,
it bleeds after. It
you're
looked
not,
pretty
like,
sick.
you're not, you're not like in there losing blood. You know?
No, yeah, no.
I reckon, you just got. Well, I felt like I wouldn't even feel it on my chest. My chest is so.
Yeah, no, you would. It's like, yeah, you would definitely feel it. You got rid of all the fat. You should have put the fat on.
Should I do a nasty bolt?
Do a nasty
All my
roll.
tattoos will end up like stretched out.
Exactly, and then it would be like evidence that I did the cut.
Yeah. Surely then if I did it peak cut, and then I got.
Then it would
fat
stretch
on-
out and it would look bad. But it would be like, imagine a PNG that you either compress or you stretch. You know, you're gonna make the image quality go down if you get the cut
distort it.
first.
I wonder if you go back to the cut, will it end up perfect again?
It would go back to 4K.
So it would literally, and you would go from like you turn yourself 4K.
It's like HD and 4K, otherwise you got 4K and nothing. Alright, let's get a new game going.
Oh, you're not gonna make Hummingbot.
Oh, we're gonna get Howling what?
How about, can you somehow make it while I play guitar? Down here in the green room. Because you don't code in the green room, you got code in the green room. Is there a way you can do that?
Nah, not really, because
Could you team view to a laptop?
I need my two screens if I'm gonna be coding.
Could you somehow use my laptop as a screen? I have HDMI.
No, you can't do that.
Why?
Jeez, I wish I could. You can't do that.
I got a monitor down here. So can you can team view it from the PC. Oh no, you can't use your and bring one of your monitors down. Oh.
No, that's become such a setup.
You know what we needed to work out how to do was that rewire thing where it like casts. No, it's fucking.